the season being up in the air, I think the toughest part for me was not knowing where I'm going to travel to. Like at one point we were planning to go back at Portland, we're coming to Kansas, we didn't really know what we were going to do. So as a player, it's not really staying in shape or staying ready to play. It's going like the travel plans, the arrangements, the flights, like where we're going to be. Like I'm obviously more comfortable playing in Portland as that's where I won last year, so I would have loved to go back there to play. So when we got the news that we were coming out here, it was more of just, okay, like we're gonna have to reschedule everything. It goes from like driving my own car to an event to flying, getting hotel, rental car, all that type of stuff. So for me, it was more of the travel than it was like, when are we gonna play again? Because I feel like all of us top players, we could drop of a dime even in the middle of our off season, come out and compete at a high level. So I think more than anything, it's just getting back in the routine of like where to go, how to get there. Normally the tour, you would follow it as of, we go here, then here, and here, and here. My birthday's during this tournament week, so that's kind of different, not knowing where we're going to be and how we're going to get there. As for schedule, I would say that I'm going to just try to play all the Pro Tour events. If there's an event in between an A tier or B tier, whatever, that I enjoy or have friends in the city or the town, I might stop and play that. But for the most part, I'm going to play pretty much all the big tournaments that they're allowing us to compete in, and that's kind of about the extent of it for me. And I think that's 8 more tournaments or 7 more tournaments, I believe. So I'll be at those for sure. And if there's a little filler tournament, between traveling here to there, I might end up playing. But like I'm playing here, the Preserve, then going back home, and then coming back for D-Glow, and then going home. So I'm kind of just basing it off of just like what the Pro Tour is letting us do, supporting that since they support us, and just kind of rolling with that tour for now. As for watching myself play, I would for sure say that I will skim through the round and either watch, say I'm playing with Eagle and he does something great, I'll make sure to watch that. And I'll watch the parts of my round that usually are like the worst. Like say I know I take a triple bogey, I'll try to watch that and study that. Either, especially if I play the same course the next day, try to learn like, okay, what could I do different? Maybe what was the wind doing? I would say I don't like religiously watch the coverage as of some type of tool, but definitely if I think there's something I could improve on, I'll pull up the coverage, scroll to that hole, watch it and try to see what I learn or see what I can learn or see what people I was playing against did. If Paul gets a birdie and I get a 7, I want to see like, what did he do on this hole? What could I maybe do different tomorrow? What could I practice tonight that might give me advantage on that hole? But I definitely don't watch it as like watching film like you would in football or baseball or something. There's always an added pressure when you're on video. I feel like I don't care what sport you play, who you are. Like the bigger stage you get, the little more pressure there is. The CBS thing, that's really, really cool for us, but I don't think that that's going to add much extra pressure. I think that just being out here, I'm just happy to play again. Like I'm just happy to be out here, being able to compete and enjoy the sport again. So I think that even if this is live on Sports Center tomorrow, I think I would be just as happy to be here and just competing. So I'm just trying to keep like an open mind. It's the first big event back in 3 months. I'm just trying to come out here and play my best golf, and I know and I've proven that my best golf competes with everybody. So that's kind of just my goal. Being the only player on the Pro Tour with a mixed bag, I do feel like I have an advantage over being able to use any putter, any mid-range, any driver, any distance driver. Every company now is making really, really good discs and really good products, but I feel like being able to use the best from every single line is something that gives me an advantage with the product only. There's so many holes out here where it's like, oh, I wish I had a disc that was a little more stable or went a little farther, or did this and did that. I have the ability to literally be able to go get that disc that I'm describing and use that for that one hole, for one tournament, for one moment. So I think being able to do that, there's so many discs that are very similar, and having that extra little 10 feet or 15 feet here or this or that, I really feel like that gives me an advantage. The same thing like a putter. And people, oh, this is the best putter, this is the best putter. I can use all of those putters. So if I feel like one week it's a little more windy and I want to putt with a Rhino or a more stable putter, I can go grab that even though I'm not sponsored by Innova anymore. So being able to use literally whatever product I feel like is the best for that shot that week, I feel like would give anybody an advantage. All right, guys, this is a huge moment for us. Make sure to tune into CBS and let's show everybody what the disc golf community is made of.